And for more perspective on this, I'm being joined by Senator representing Plateau Central Senatorial District, Diket Plang, and he joins me via phone. Good to have you on the news at this time. So first off, let's get your reactions to this development, especially as there are speculations that this is beyond herder-farmer clashes. What do you make of the recurrent situation in the Plateau?
Hello.
Good evening, sir. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Please, can you just repeat the question? I wasn't hearing you loud.
Okay, great. Let me quickly repeat myself. I asked you earlier that there are speculations that this killings in the Plateau is beyond farmer-herder clashes, which has been the reported case over the years, over the recent times. But what do you make of this development, and what do you think could be responsible for this recurring incident?
I know that it is truly beyond farmer-herder clash, because in a farmer-herder clash, it would have been some local farmers and some local herders that clashed as a result of probably one intruding into another's territory, and therefore there is a clash or competing on where to feed their animals. But this is more than that, because more of the fighters, more of the terrorists, those doing these barbaric acts are not necessarily people who are staying within. It's more of foreigners coming. And in some cases, if they bring this crisis in a particular community, and the indigents fled for their lives, they occupy the place. There are public primary schools and secondary schools that are abandoned by indigents because of the continuous crisis. And most of these people use these places. So if it were a herder-farmer clash, it would have been more momentary than something that looks like permanent. So I would rather think that the perpetrators of this criminal act, it's more of desire to grab land, a desire to chase the indigents and occupy their land. Yeah, they may be having animals to rear, but it's not as if the animals are clashing or competing for where to feed. But it's more of clearing the place and occupying the place. And it goes beyond people that have been living together. It seems to have external people who are willing to come and occupy a land that is not theirs. So for me, this is the way I think.
So, but why do you, right? So, why do you have that suspicion that? Apologies for breaking in, but why do you have the suspicion that there is a group of people trying to take over the land? Why do you have that suspicion?
Why do I have that suspicion?
Yes, please.
I have that because the number of attackers that come is beyond, if we say it is our brothers, the Fulanis, that have been staying with us, I would say it's not just them, but because the number of people who come to attack a community is in hundreds. And these cannot be people whom we'll be living with. And sometimes most of them, they don't seem to really know the terrain. They seem to be guided. So I'm very certain that most of those criminals are more external. Even if even if they are hired or whatever, I want to sincerely believe that it is more of external people doing the criminal act, and people who really would want to settle too. For me, I think very certain about that.
Right, but there are also speculations that this could be politically motivated. Do you share the same sentiment as well?
Yeah, I do know that this criminal act later on can be colored with some interest. Could be interest of land. It could be, and the interest of land has to do with ethnicity, and sometimes it brings color of politics and also religion into it. If you hear maybe the person killed was a Muslim, or the other one killed was is a Christian, or the other one killed is this tribe, and the other one killed is this tribe, it ignites a force as a result of identity background. So for me, I know that majorly, the far north is getting dry and dry. Desertification is coming, and a lot of people are looking for where to probably occupy as a new land. And I believe that there's serious interest of trying to grab land.
Right. All right, let's leave it at that.